guys, just going to, this is actually take 3 for us. I want to just go through and show you a little bit about how we can use some of the work that Ronnie touched on earlier today on visualizing what you're going to do on the field. And we call that, for us, for one of the pillars in developing an elite athlete is mental reps. And this is basically an opportunity for you to go through how you're going to act in that moment, how you're going to take a mark, how you're going to take a kick, how you're going to shepherd, how you're going to take the mark and run. And these mental reps give you enough time to train the system or the process within your body. It focuses on things like body language, focuses on tempo, focuses on your breathing, gives you a routine to work on, and it allows you to maintain your focus on engaging in the game and keeping your vision up rather than worrying about how you're going to take the mark and things like that. So in these training videos, let's just go here, you see here, these quarterbacks here are just practicing mental reps over and over again. They're doing shadow reps. So number 12 and number 7, their job is they're the second and third pick quarterback. So what they'll actually be doing is they'll be shadowing number 4, and they'll do each play exactly the same way that he has to do it. So they're learning how to do that play. So when it's their turn to step up, they just know exactly what to do. They know where to go. They know how to act, and visually they're ready to go. Physically, they're all set up. Their bodies are all conditioned. Their mental reps are done. So they're getting perfect practice in each time, even without the ball. Now, this process here, this is a Major League Baseballer, and he has to each training session he has to throw in innings of shadow balls. And what he's focusing on here is he's focusing on body language, he's focusing on his process, he's focusing on his breathing, focusing on his cues. So when he turns up and has the ball, his body does exactly what it needs to do. And he'll throw a couple of hundred of those each training session over and over and over again. Now these shadow reps are perfect because they train the process physically and mentally of what we're going to do. So if you did 100 shadow marks, by the time you actually got a mark, you've done 100 shadow reps. Now what you're seeing here, this is what we want to see on the sideline. You guys getting yourselves warmed up and running through how that set's going to go. How are you going to play in whatever position you've got on there? How are you going to shadow? How are you going to shepherd? How are you going to block another player? How are you going to keep that position under control? How are you going to take a mark and a kick? And all this the guy is doing is just doing shadow reps. He's playing the game, okay? Keeping out of the way, obviously, but he's playing the game. So when it's his turn to get on the court, he's stimulated, he's fired up, and he's ready to go. He's not standing around like there's other guys waiting to get warmed up, and when they get on the field, they've got to wait 2 or 3 minutes to get fired up. He's ready to go straight away. He's practicing how his body's going to act. He's practicing where to put his feet. He's practicing how fast to move, which way to turn his hips, where to look. He's watching the ball. He knows exactly where he's going. He knows where the ball's going. He's watching his other players, and he's getting a lot of reps in there. Mental reps are super valuable. Now, on this last clip, you all know this guy, champion MMA fighter. This guy, every time he fights, he walks into the training field, he walks into the arena, and he does practice reps the morning of. This is the morning of his 3rd win, and he just practices over and over again. Did his perfect warm up, did his perfect walk in, so he can focus when it's game time. There's no crowd there. It's just him, his team, and he's going through the same thing over and over and over again. Perfect. So how can we use this for us, guys? Basically, what I want to start seeing is if you're in the line, you're 2 or 3 people deep, I want to start seeing you guys starting getting some mental reps in there. Watch the play. Watch where the ball's going. Start moving your hands. Start thinking about your body positioning. Start visualizing how you would take that mark, how you would do that shepherd, and how you would do that kick. And that's going to give you more and more mental reps. We've got 2 hours of training twice a week, and if you add in 20 or 30 reps per training session, even though they are just shadow reps, it's still valuable training for you guys. It's still valuable training that ups your skill level, okay? And it still makes you a better player. So we can do this all day long with our mental reps. And I look forward to start seeing them in the training sessions.